Hello everybody, welcome back. Last time on Super Metroid, we got ourselves Screw Attack. Screw Attack, show it off, Screw Attack. We also maxed out our energy tanks. We have our super missiles maxed out, and our power bombs maxed out, and we have completed Lower Norfair, or Ridley's Lair. And I really haven't taken the time to comment on the music in Super, and that's kind of a shame. It's a mistake I've made, I haven't even thought about, but the music for Super Metroid, the entire soundtrack, is amazing. I don't know why I went for this, I knew it was a missile. But the soundtrack for Super Metroid is amazing. The atmosphere it creates for everything is absolutely wonderful. Ridley's Lair, the theme for this, it originally appeared here. This song originally appeared in this game, but it's been used throughout. It's in Samus Returns, it's in Metroid Prime 1. This song has made multiple returns throughout the Metroid series. It's just that good. So I'd suggest going onto YouTube and finding the Super Metroid soundtrack. It should be under like Gilva Sunner or Silva Gunner, one of them. Go through there and listen to the soundtrack. It's amazing. And the composer of this, credits to whoever he is. I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. But shout out to you, because you made this soundtrack, and it's amazing. The atmosphere it gives is so accurate to the feel of the game. Like, the atmosphere is created here feel like they're what should be there. At the beginning of Criteria, the song there that plays whenever you're first there, the planet hasn't even awoken. Just, it gives you chills. It's like, I'm on a place I don't know. Like, for the players, like, I'm on a place I don't know. It seems almost deserted. This is, like, super spooky. Like, that's the kind of feel it creates. And it's accurate. And it's just amazing what was done for this game and the soundtrack for it. Just everything. I love and adore Super Metroid. It's definitely one of my favorite Metroid games. I mean, it's probably it's my favorite Metroid game. With Zero Mission in a second. Aim2R, I'm not gonna put on my like official Metroid game list because Aim2R is a fan game, though it is based on the Metroid 2, and it's better than both Metroid 2 and Samus Returns, in my opinion, or Metroid 2 and Returns. Yeah, Samus Returns. So Return of Samus and then Samus Returns, those two, is better than both of those, in my opinion. And it's just, it's an amazing game, but it's not, it's a fan game, so it's not going to be put on my list. Otherwise, then I'd put, like, Fusion as third. And I'm ignoring the Prime games only because they're, the Prime games aren't necessarily bad, and I enjoy them for the most part. The problem with the Prime games is they suffer from really poor camera controls, and I just prefer the 2D Metroids, just in general. Always, even the items are better. What we're going to do is we're going to climb Red Tower. We have Screw Attack, so it's going to mess with us a little bit, but it's fine. We have Screw Attack, so, oh my god, cat, no. Okay, hold on. The cat just ripped my earbuds out of me. They're wrapped around her. Cat, no. Ahem. I don't want to take the time to kick the cat out. Also, I meant to do that last episode and didn't. Oops. I just immediately started that. Oh my god. Let's just shoot that and then try to get up here. The cat at least knows how to get my attention. Oh my god. Samus! Samus. Screw Attack. Samus. You know what a Screw Attack is. Or Space Jump. I don't think you know what Space Jump is because you don't use it. Also, cat. Okay, well, if I cannot die to the spikes, let's try to... okay, and I got into Samus Eater anyways. Why? Because Samus is bad at continually just... oh my god. I hit the jump button. So how it works is you're supposed to, like, hit the jump button, and, you know, I don't know, jump? Sometimes it doesn't do that, And with space jump, like, I think super space jump is, I'm pretty sure it's one of the worst contenders for when it comes to actually jumping properly, because I'm pretty sure I never had that problem with Fusion or Zero Mission. Pretty sure it's only Super that I ever really have that kind of problem with. And it's really annoying to try to space jump and then Samus like, what if I didn't space jump? And I don't know why. I think there's this really weird and stupid thing where it's like, you have to be at a certain pixel or certain frame to, it's not exactly like frame or pixel perfect per se, but it's just, there's something like it where it's just not, it makes it really annoying. Alright, let's save here. Yes, I would love to save, game, thank you. Yep, 190, 50, and 50. That means there's 1, 2, and then there's 7 more missile packs we haven't collected, but they're missile packs, they're not important. Sorry to all of you missile lovers out there that definitely don't exist. Here, we're gonna go, oh yeah, I can screw attack through there. And we're gonna head down here. So, looking at the video length, this might be a little longer, this episode might be a little longer, but it's also going to be the finale, so I'm gonna excuse the fact that it's gonna be a little longer than the other episodes, possibly, for the fact that it's gonna be the finale. Because we're in the last area of the game, and it's not a very large area. And I really don't want to have one episode be like 10 minutes of just the final fight, because I feel like that might end up being a possibility of what happens, and I don't want that to be what happens. But here, there's a golden statue. I never went this way, but if you went here, for every boss, each boss individually would go out. So if you defeat Kraid and showed up, Kraid would be grayed out, the other 3 wouldn't. If you then went to defeat Phantoon, Kraid and Phantoon would be grayed out, and you could do this forever, or you could instead just wait like I did, get all 4, and then it all grays out, and the statue sinks under. So you can visit this room at any time. It's going to be all golden at the very beginning of the game, because you'll have not defeated any of the bosses, but you'll have access to here. Like I said, don't really need to. And now, we're going to go down. Go down this elevator, and enter the new area. This is Torian, or as some people like to call it, terrain. There's a save station here. You can use this one. I specify that for a very specific reason. Because the next save station you find, well, it's got an interesting history to it. I'll talk about that when we get there. So I can't tell if that's supposed to be lava or acid. It looks like a mix of both, but yeah. Metroids. They exist now. They die instantly to supers. You have to freeze them, shoot them with the super. Usually they'll drop supers. Luckily for us, if they do that, you have to bomb them off and hope that they bomb off. Oh my god. Okay, there. Hopefully they drop supers, but we have 50 supers, so it's not like it matters too much. But yeah, there are Metroids. You know, this is a Metroid game. It'd be a little odd for there not to be Metroids. You can also shoot them with 5 missiles. Obviously, super works, but you can also use the 5 missiles to super combo. Luckily, they drop us supers for the most part, so you really don't have to worry about that. But you do have to be careful that the Metroid doesn't latch onto you like this, because you're going to have to bomb, and even when you bomb it off, it's just going to pick you back up again instantly. Okay, I'm going to powerbomb you. You better come off. Freeze. Oh my god. Being bombed constantly. I can't freeze the stupid thing. Oh my god. Metroid, stop sucking. Same as you two. You just can't get the stupid Metroid off to freeze it for 5 seconds. Oh my god. I'm going to die to this Metroid because it won't detach itself from my body. What is this? Yeah, guess what? The Metroids suck in this game, apparently. Just figuratively and literally. They suck very badly. Oh my god. Kill the Metroid. Everybody kill that dinosaur. Okay, now that that's down. Luckily, we only have to deal with Metroids so much. These are giant side hoppers, I guess, that we can't destroy. There's a statue we can. We'll chose a statue there. And is this the room? I think this is the room. Yep. There's gonna be one of those giant side hoppers we can't get. Hear an awful noise. And it's a giant Metroid! Shoot it, freeze it, kill it! Ah, bonk. Dang it. It's possible to actually completely skip this, but, you know, I wasn't able to do so. This Metroid, you can't get out of. You can't escape it, but it doesn't kill you either. We get this cute little cutscene where the Metroid's like, huh, what if I just don't kill you? That Metroid was the baby. That is what the baby Metroid has become. It's giant. But it still recognized its mother. And it saved it. Last second, it realized, wait, this is my mother. This is the one that took care of me. This is the one that was there when I was birthed. And then let me follow it around. Yes. Oh my god, I missed 3 supers into this eye. The baby Metroid recognized you last second and let you live. Okay, good, you can farm. So, I don't have to worry about this, but if you need, I need super missiles. Will this drop super missiles? Doesn't seem to be. The safe station has an interesting backstory. I'm gonna save here. If you want to go back and collect any other items, you should not. When you save this in the save station and reload, you cannot escape Torian anymore. Go back now if you want to 100% this game. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. Now, I actually did get myself stuck in here. Okay, so you can glitch through these Zebetite by freezing it, and then the rest of the Zebetites won't spawn. I probably shouldn't be using my super missiles here, but oh well. These Zebetites also regenerate. You know what? I'm gonna actually switch to missiles. It'd be better to use regular missiles. Spam missiles into her brain. This is like the original Metroid 1 fight. And look, she's dead, right? Destroyed ring, there's an explosion. That was a very easy fight. One of the easiest bosses ever, right? But we're stuck. And that damages you. That's right. Mother Brain isn't dead. So, let's pump super missiles into her brain. Mother Brain. This is her phase 2. And see, she starts shooting a plasma beam. That's what the space pirates have always had. And now, shoot missiles. Want to take as little damage as possible. So, be careful of her attacks. Especially, there's one that's very bad if you get hit by. it does a few energy tanks of damage. It's red. It's called the tomato beam. It's that. That is the tomato beam. Spam, spam, spam the missiles, spam the missiles. Into her brain. It's actually impossible to escape this rainbow beam. You can do a stand-up glitch, which is you're able to stand up and then do more damage to her. But you cannot actually escape what is about to happen. If you have enough energy tanks, you'll have to do this a few times, but you can also stand-up glitch even when you are low on health. She's going to just do this a little bit. You can see her trying to stand up. It's possible to actually stand up, but I don't know the way to do it. But here comes the baby Metroid, back again. Mother Brain is about to shoot her final rainbow beam to destroy us. But the baby Metroid showed up and is now here, sucking the life out of Mother Brain as Metroids do. And she seems dead. Her life sucked out of her. We're being regenerated. Baby Metroid is putting life back into us. Life taken from Mother Brain, who is still alive. We won't have any missiles, any super missiles, or any power bombs. And Metroid, baby Metroid, is deceased. And fueled by rage, Samus has the newfound Hyper Beam. This is the strongest weapon in the game, but you don't get it until the baby Metroid dies, and its little flakes of shell or whatever fall on top of you. But here, spam your Hyper Beam into Mother Brain, and she's finally dead. I wonder, how do we escape? Well, time bomb set. Escape immediately. 3 minutes. Ceres Station is the last time to have this, and now there's finally another escape sequence. Go through this door. Really? Oh my god, Samus, Samus, spin jump, Samus, oh my god. My emulator is not having a fun time with this. It is lagging terribly. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. And lava's rising, acid actually. And you can glitch through all of those platforms and come up here. And there are 2 ways that this game can end. Save the frames, or save the animals. And well, I have 1 minute 3/4. I have plenty of time to escape. So why not save the animals? This is the route I always take when I can, because it's canon, for one, but for two, I like saving animals. Yeah, minute 30. You wanna see Alcatraz? Well, you can. It's our only way out, although I think actually those blocks were destroyed? Yeah, those blocks are no longer there. They don't even need Alcatraz. So instead we can go through here and get on the ship. This is Game End. It was a great LP. It was fun to do. I enjoy Super, and it was great to be able to play through it and see everything again and play it all for you guys. And the planet explodes. And you'll see, or should have already seen, there is a little ship coming out of the wreckage. There was a little ship that came out of the wreckage. You might see it, I think, yeah, right there. You see the little pink thing fly off from the exploded planet. That is the animals. That is not there if you don't save the animals. They actually coded that in to see if you went to an area that you wouldn't have ever wanted to go to. Because why would you go to Bomb Chorizo if you think about it? Because you're supposed to have completed the game. You're like, oh hey, I need to escape, get to my ship, and leave. But if you go, you can save the animals, and there will be that little ship flying in the cutscene. The animals make it out alive, and can somehow pilot the ship. But we have finished Super Metroid. Normally when people finish a game, for the credits, they have like their thoughts on the game, the thoughts on the LP. So I'll do that a little bit. Super Metroid is brilliantly designed. While the areas are beautiful, it gives that alien atmosphere, the unfamiliar, unknown atmosphere that's going through it. It builds suspension, it builds fear, it builds tension, it builds all of that in such a way, but at the same time, there's a little bit of like uppity, like powerful exploration, you know, like it gives off a feel of, you know, this might not always be the scariest. Sometimes it's like, yeah, I get to explore. But, you know, let's see. Lower Norfair, the themes, the music, like I said, fit perfectly. For Lower Norfair, it just has that sound of, like, lava temple. It has the voices, the, like, fake voices in the background. Then they're kind of doing chants, as like a temple would. It has the music that just makes it feel like you're in a fiery temple. All the Brinstar's music is amazing. Just the soundtrack is amazing. Hearing Samus's theme in Criteria once the planet awakens is absolutely wonderful. It feels like an epic. You just get, oh yep, Gunpei Yokoi, General Manager. Just the entire series is great. I love the Metroid series. I love Super Metroid. The things you can do in the game to speedrun it, just the speedruns are really interesting. Like, some of the tricks that they're able to do are very interesting. And the ability to randomize it, have it still be fun. The ability to pair it with A Link to the Past. There's a SMZ3, Super Metroid Zelda 3, and it's just A Link to the Past. Things you can do. It's amazing. Super Metroid was such a versatile game that it's able to do so much, and is still able to do so much, and it has such a fan base that it's just so enjoyable. And the amount of people that, you know, like, make variations on Super Metroid, they take the game's code and, like, make their own games out of it, per se. Like, they change up the tiling, they change up the areas, the names, the amount of, like, code they can make, the amount of stuff they can do with just Super Metroid as the base is astounding. It is absolutely wonderful, and I have gotten so much enjoyment out of it. So I'm hoping that maybe you all will try Super Metroid out if you can get either an actual SNES or there's the SNES Classic, and it's on that. Otherwise, you can get the official cartridge. I happen to have the SNES Classic, so that's how I can do it. But it's great. It's an amazingly fun game. The rest of this series is amazing. The Prime series is not as good, in my opinion, but I still do enjoy playing it, and it's actually really interesting to watch more so than play. The Prime series is. The 2D games are incredibly fun, and there's just nothing like it out there that I've been able to find. There's a lot of, like, honestly, there's the Metroidvania theme. Like, it's the genre of Metroidvania, but it is almost always Castlevania and not Metroid. The Metroidvania theme always suits a more Castlevania-esque thing than Metroid. It almost doesn't really fit Metroid that much. And maybe there are games out there that actually do fit the Metroid feel a lot more. But Metroid just seems like it's very unique in its own sense. And I can't wait for Metroid Prime 4. And if they do anything else with the Metroid series, can't wait for that either. But that's all I have for this series. That's all I have for this LP. I hope you all enjoyed. Got 92% of the items. The other 8% were all missile tanks. Not really worth it. But, since that's all, I'll see you all for the next LP.